Hey, Virgos. Is it happy birthday? Not yet. Yeah, it's the cusp. Happy birthday, Virgos. So whoever's on the Virgo Leo cusp, let's get it. Let's see what's going on for the Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, this reading may resonate. If you happen to have Virgo in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, seventh house placement, dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross watching for a Virgo, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate for you. Let's see what's going on, Virgo. I think you might be dealing with someone who is indecisive about something. Could be about some type of paperwork that somebody's filing. Maybe you're indecisive about whether or not you want to put this paperwork through. I don't know if it's an application. We're going to see what this is about. But it seems like somebody in the situation is okay. We're going to start off talking about love relationships, and keep in mind that even though I'm saying love relationships, it could really apply this however it fits into your life. But I definitely see someone who is very argumentative, combative. There's someone that you might feel is difficult, or someone may see you this way. It seems like the issue this week, Virgo, is that somebody is very wasteful of their money. So I don't know, maybe you share finances with this individual, or you have some type of financial tie for some of you, or you live under the same roof with this individual. They're very wasteful with money. Someone has a toxic addiction. This seems like it could be to drugs, alcohol. For some of you, this could be an obsession with something that is creating a downfall for the relationship. For some of you, it seems like this week, Virgo Nation, especially when it comes to a Scorpio, somebody from the Scorpio Nation, it seems like somebody feels betrayed. They're dealing with some heartbreak. Someone in the situation feels very judged, and it could definitely be a child. Random side note, Virgo, you have some bugs around you. Might be noticing a lot of bug activity, or maybe something's bugging you or bugging someone. Someone does not feel loved in this situation. Someone feels like somebody doesn't take responsibility for the things that they do. They shift the blame. And one of you, it seems like you're more vocal about your love, you're more open about it. But somebody in this situation is looking back on some and having regrets about something, wishing that they made some better choices. Because it seems like somebody might be looking back this week and realizing, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have been such a loose cannon. But I do feel like the last time I did your reading, Virgo, that somebody can be very argumentative or very challenging to deal with. And it seems like you might be facing that this week. In the background of your situation, you have somebody that's envious of you. You're envious of them, or they're envious of you, Virgo. I see someone being very defensive this week. You might be having some pretty intense thoughts. Virgo, this happens every time. Virgo, you might be dealing with some depression, or you might be dealing with someone who is depressed. Maybe this is why somebody is drinking so heavily or using so heavily. Let's see. Let's look into this, because it looks to me like somebody is viewing someone in this situation as being selfish. What's really going on, Virgo? Yeah, happy birthday, Virgos. Yeah, something's on your mind. I think it might be your money, your finances. So for some of you, the arguments and the tension between you and someone could be because of a financial situation. Maybe this week finances are a little tense. Somebody is stuck on something. Seven of Swords. What is somebody stuck on? I feel it's the past. You have a Pisces that shows up. Is it raining? where you are, I want to say Pisces. I know some of you are dealing with your opposite sign. Maybe you're anywhere but Pisces is. King of Swords in reverse, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Three of Swords. I hope nobody's physically violent, but I'm telling you, you got the Three of Swords not once but twice. So this might be hurting more than one people, more than one person. More than one person might be feeling this way about a particular situation. Bear with me, Virgo. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands shows up more than once. So maybe this person comes and goes in your life. This could be a parent that maybe comes and goes in your life. They show up, they pop up sometimes, and then they disappear. This is somebody you co-parent children with. Somebody is feeling absolutely frustrated with a particular situation. I will say, once again, finances, that seems like that might be a tough one for you this week. It seems like you have like a financial goal, Virgo, that you're wanting to reach. It just seems like things seem like they're out of reach for you. Like you're having to spend your last on your bills. What's going on with Virgo? So you might want to stretch out your money as much as possible this week, Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? Okay. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, some of you are dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I did mention Virgo. How is somebody stuck? Okay. This week, Virgo, it seems like somebody might be deciding between you and someone else. This is what's on their mind. They're not sure what to do. Remember, I was talking about at the beginning saying somebody may need to file paperwork, or someone's thinking about filing paperwork, but they're not sure if they should. So I think somebody's really sitting with this. See, you have somebody that's very manipulative in this situation, might feel backed in a corner. Sagittarius is heavily emphasized, as well as Aries. It looks like there's trust issues between the two of you because somebody realizes that something is up. Once again, something here having to do with paperwork, some type of document. Okay. Some of you are obviously going to court. So this paperwork might have something to do with a court summons. Some of you, you're married to this person. You might be strongly thinking about filing this paperwork because you're at that point of frustration. Some of you are not married to this person legally. This paperwork, I did say that you might have some type of a financial tie to this person. It could be a lease. Maybe you might be thinking about ending a lease and maybe going and moving someplace else. But like I said, it seems like the issue is finances. You share funds with this person, so somebody feels trapped in the situation the way that it is. It seems like somebody doesn't want to be alone. They don't want to start over. And it seems like this is what somebody is fearing the most. Okay. 0 inner peace. I think this is you. About a particular situation, you or them, cross-watcher. Somebody doesn't have any inner peace about a particular situation, and somebody wants harmony to be restored. It just seems like things have been tense lately, and maybe it's difficult to change the atmosphere between the two of you. What's really going on? I still haven't gotten to the root of the issue. Well, some of you, is very clear that there is a third party. Yeah. See, they have had time to reflect on this. Somebody realizes that they messed a situation up with you. They feel like this was supposed to be a happily ever after situation. And instead, it seems like what might be taking place with the Virgo Nation or the cross watchers is that maybe you might be slowly making progress towards maybe fixing this for some of you. It seems like somebody doesn't want to make too hasty of a decision. They don't want to look back and regret about a decision that they made. Somebody knows that they're not happy, but they really don't want to stay. But they're really not trying to be too hasty about their choices. Flexibility. This week, I think you might be having the flexibility. Maybe somebody decides to not be so rigid, and maybe they decide to communicate with you. So there will likely be communication, especially possibly about a house. I mentioned some type of document, paperwork. You might be getting some news this week about a key. This could be a key to a car, possibly, because that might be something that you might be thinking about. And since we're talking about vehicles, if you have one, be careful about road rage. Because I just see somebody maybe possibly driving too fast or being very distracted with maybe some things that are going on around them. Shield. Okay, before we go to shield, I'm going to show you decision. Again, you're faced with a decision. I think you're worried about it, or this is you antsy, waiting for someone else to make a decision. For some of you, this decision has something to do with the court system, the court of law. Some of you might be getting some legal advice about something. I'm seeing a lot of I saw this in the last reading, Virgo, so maybe there's some police activity that's going on around you. What is this about? So maybe this is, like I said before, something having to do with your car. That's what I mean. Make sure that you're not speeding. Make sure that since we're talking about documents, make sure your documents are in order having to do with your vehicle. Because maybe police activity might be more intense than usual. Virgo, make sure you have your license, your registration, all your paperwork up to date. I'm hearing failure to appear. Did you forget to go to a court date? Because it seems like, or you have some type of other legal issue. I did mention a divorce. This could be due to some type of other situation. You could be dealing with some type of legally binding contract, but what is this with the popo? There's definitely something going on with the police, and I'm still trying to figure out what it is. I think I've got some type of an idea. Some type of, this could be discrimination possibly with the way that this is coming across in the reading. What's going on with Virgo? This legal situation. Yes. Somebody in this situation, somebody might be in jail. Maybe there's somebody that you're dealing with that could be. And it seems like there's somebody that might be abusive of their power this week. Or there's somebody that is manipulating a situation or unjustly creating some type of conflict with you. Snake. You have it not once but twice. I'm going to call her Snakeyiana. This is somebody that's going on around you. Hopefully this isn't like somebody, like I said, trying to corner you. But I did say something about a court summons, jury duty, something connected to court. Like I said, if you have a parking ticket or whatever, you have something that's not in order with your vehicle, you're going to want to take care of that sooner than later. Maybe some of you might need to take a trip to the DMV. Maybe you need to get your license fixed. Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher. Somebody is missing you this week. So you're on somebody's mind, Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher, and maybe somebody might be thinking about coming to see you for your birthday. Maybe somebody's making a decision to reach out to you about something, but it seems like because of some type of past beef that you had with someone, they're not sure if this is the approachable time or if you're going to be open to any type of, I want to say invitation. I think you're invited. Next time I will listen to my intuition. So let's say if you do decide to entertain this situation, Virgo, listen to your intuition. If you're open to maybe hearing from someone again, because it seems like I said before, after some type of conflict, after some very damaging words were said, Somebody is trying to recover a situation with you. They're looking at you like you're angry. It seems like both of you are pointing the finger toward one another, like, no, it's your fault. And then they're saying this about you. Maybe both of you might be stubborn. Both of you might decide that, you know what, I'm not going to make the first move. It's going to be you. It's that type of thing. So somebody is waiting for the other one to make the first move. So let's see who this is. This is a fire sign for some of you, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's making this move towards you, Virgo. If you are the Virgo Leo, then this is likely you, because somebody's not going to budge. It seems like both of you, Virgo or cross watcher, you're like oil and water. You're dealing with a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, was it Aquarius or a Scorpio? I mentioned Scorpio at the top of the reading. That's what I mean. What is this? Somebody under arrest? This is like a restraining order, possibly. So I see justice not like multiple times in your reading. Someone's obviously a Leo, but you or someone around you has a legal situation, or you're having some type of a power struggle with someone in particular. It seems like somebody's being very stubborn, very headstrong. It's almost like somebody doesn't know know when to stop. I did say somebody is envious of you, and this would be another fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their chart. Let's see. Okay. Do you write Scorpio? Or am I calling you Scorpio? You're dealing with a Scorpio, or you are Virgo with Scorpio in your chart. Maybe some of you are starting classes this week. Maybe your kids might be headed back to school. So maybe you're purchasing books. You could be visiting the library, or you have some type of new interest that maybe you're interested, that something new that has sparked your interest, and maybe you're deciding to really look into that. See, yep, there's something going on. Something is going on in your household. Or like I said, you're waiting for a decision, possibly about a house. It's coming through this week. You're getting some type of affirmative answer, I feel. Let's see what's going on with your work, your money situation. This is where I feel the envy is. But this is who I feel like you're having conflict with. Some of you, somebody that's either in your household, this is your wife, your baby mama. Maybe you're having some issues with your kids this week, Virgo, or maybe your kid might be this feels like this is like a court, what am I trying to say, a custody battle. Since there's law enforcement involved and there's something having to do with home, this could have something to do with, maybe you have a CPS case. I see something here maybe having to do with weapons. Somebody might have a weapons charge. Somebody might have a concealed weapon. Random side note. Secret deal. All right. That's obviously with court. Something weird is going on in the background. So we're talking about work. And I did mention that maybe you're a writer. Maybe you write music, you write poetry, or whatever. Royal art audience. So it feels as though maybe you're a performer of some type, or there are going to be there's a lot more interest in what it is that you do. You might be getting some type of recognition, or this is you, Virgo or cross watcher. You stand out in some type of way. People respect what you do or what you bring to the table. You could be a boss, and you could definitely be the CEO of your own business. And maybe this is some type of an aspiration of yours. But either way, it seems like there's something about your job, this week that you might need to eliminate. Or this is maybe the competition is trying to eliminate you in some type of way. That might be what this envy is about. For others of you, the envy has to do with a third party. Excuse me. And there's somebody that's competing with you for this person. They're trying to eliminate you, trying to move you out of the way so that they can move on with the situation, because it seems like the fact that there's a third party, it's creating a lot of confusion, a lot of frustration in a particular situation. Somebody have a baby on you, Virgo or cross watcher? Or somebody had a baby while you guys were on a break? Somebody that betrayed you is coming back. For some of you, this is a family member. This is extended family. But I definitely see something going on between parent and child. What's going on with work and money? Decrease. Okay. So I mentioned, Virgo, you're budgeting your money. You might need to stick to a budget this week because it seems like, I said before, that's what's on your mind, is your finances. That's something that you're thinking of. You might have a money-making idea. You see about these bees? I mentioned you might have a lot of bug activity around you. There's something buzzing around you. Your name might be getting a lot of buzz, a lot of attention, like I mentioned before. You're going to be very busy. See, it's clinging like fire. I think this is the person that's envious of you. I think somebody has a very unhealthy obsession with you, Virgo or cross watcher, especially if you are online or you are a performer. This is like a stan. You know what a stan is? Somebody that has a weird obsession. Treading carefully with the Seven of Swords. So you might want to keep your eyes peeled for this person. Your guys are saying be careful about who's around you, who's in your environment. Because like I said, somebody is just overly curious about you, what you're doing, what you're talking about. Let's make it clear that you have some people that are genuinely interested in what you do, but you also have some people that don't like you. They don't F with you in some type of way. I definitely feel like somebody is returning. Yeah. So in this regard, you're maybe limiting your connections with this person. You're kind of backing off from certain people. You're detached. And there might be some people this week, Virgo Nation, that might be taking notice of that. This is extended family members. So there might be something that there's some type of a gathering that maybe is coming up for you, Virgo. And maybe this is where you might see this person, someone that you might view as untrustworthy, someone that you retreated from. It seems like because you're feeling hurt, you've kind of pulled back your energy. You've retreated. It keeps telling me that it's due to extended family. So, I don't know. Maybe you work from home. Maybe this is why I'm talking about work and family members keep coming up left and right. Maybe you work from home. Maybe you decided to work remotely this week. Conflict. All right, Virgo. We have it in your home life, and for some of you, it's within your career. I think some of this could be conflict within yourself. You might have an aspiration to do something else, Virgo, besides what you do professionally now. Maybe you're looking for a way out. Maybe you feel overlooked for a promotion. There's a promotion that maybe you feel you should have gotten, but because this other person may feel like you don't deserve that, you don't deserve it, they might be trying to keep you from getting that promotion or getting that upgrade in some type of way. What's coming in for the Virgo Nation? Opportunities. So maybe there's an opportunity that comes back around, Virgo Nation. And maybe you might decide to go in pursuit of something. I do feel like you're detaching from other people. I think you want some type of autonomy. You want to work by yourself. You don't want to work around certain individuals this week because it seems like there's some people that might be, like I said, obsessive. Or you feel like you have to look over your shoulder with certain people. You feel like you have to be careful with certain people. What is this? Thank you. It's my alarm. Safety. So maybe this has something to do. This is what I mean. Somebody around you might be unsafe. You could be dealing with somebody who's violent, and maybe I did mention a restraining order. Or maybe you're looking for some type of job security. responsibilities. Maybe there's certain responsibilities at your job that you don't want. You'd rather not have these responsibilities or these obligations. What's going on with Virgo? Something is keeping you stuck at a job for some of you. I think you're having anxiety about leaving. It's either you're having anxiety about leaving a relationship or a job. And I think that this is the week, because of this conflict, you might be more open to maybe seeking out other opportunities or seeing what else is out there for you. I think this is also a week where you're cutting out the BS. Or like I said, wherever you feel like there's some wasteful spending, I feel like you might be cutting through certain things in order to, repair the damage. It seems like it's been that case for the longest time, Virgo or cross watcher. You have more going out than you have coming in this week, possibly because of some type of an opportunity that comes through, a job opportunity. It might give you the opportunity to repair the damage, because I started off the reading talking about decrease. So there's been a decrease in your income this week. It seems like, it could be because of some type of termination. Maybe there's been some type of job loss. Maybe you handed in your resignation, your 2 weeks notice. Some of you are between jobs. And maybe you're waiting for a background check to go through. Either way, Virgo, you have some type of financial goal or you have some type of bill to pay this week. It seems like you're going to be able to gather together the money to be able to make something happen for yourself or to be able to pay something off. You just seem very determined to get out of what you might feel is a toxic work environment. And maybe some of you might be nearing completion. Like this might be with school. Maybe you're almost close to finishing something for your degree or whatever. It seems like this week you're pushing upward. Whatever is going on around you, Virgo, even though maybe deep inside you're feeling very emotional about something that may have happened, or you're very distracted over a financial situation, it seems like you're able to push through. So you're able to come up with a solution this week, or someone is getting back to you. Maybe this is the reason for the anxiety. I talked to you before about someone making a decision. It could be an outside party that you're waiting to hear back from. That might be what's giving you anxiety. So I guess the lesson here, Virgo Nation, is to hold on. It seems like if this is your story, this is your situation, you're going to be able to bounce back or recoup from some type of financial loss that maybe you've dealt with. There's some type of solution that you come up with where you're able to push through and get this money to get, So when it comes to a financial situation, your spirit guides say, Virgo Nation, there's no need to worry. But there is something that your guides are saying, yes, there's something that you in particular may need to take action on in order to make something happen for yourself, especially if this is a legal situation. It seems like there's something that you might need to take action on to prevent maybe any type of, mishap from happening. Because it seems like you might be worried about a legal situation, or you're worried about something catching up to you. But it seems like you could do more about it. I did say a background check. There could be someone that's waiting for more information from you, like you're filing an application. The answer is yes. You're getting a positive callback this week for some of you. Or there's a decision that you are making within the next few months to maybe let go. Or some of you, maybe it's been a few months since you worked. Maybe you did get let go from a job. I talked to you before about new opportunities opening up for you. It seems like there's going to be some money trickling in this week that'll help you through until you get paid, or until you get some definite money. Yeah, I think you have a very creative idea. I did say that maybe you write You might be inspired, or you might come across some information that gives you some type of solution to a particular situation. But I do feel like you're burnt out this week, Virgo. And I think you might be in need of a vacation, or you're just wanting to get away from it all this week. It seems like you might need some time for yourself. So if you do own your own business, let's say that this is you find a creative idea, something that maybe you thought of before, and now you're returning to the drawing board, and now you're deciding to put something together, and it seems like it brings in some type of positive result. It just seems like you might need to be patient in the meantime, or there's some type of creative project that you are working on. You're almost at the finish line. Keep going. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Is there, so somebody's missing you. Let's see about this situation. Will there be communication for the Virgo nation? No. Somebody's missing you, Virgo, but they're not sure, like I said, if this is the right time to say what's on their mind. Or they may feel that you're still angry with them, that this is not the approachable time. But I promise you, somebody in this situation would like to communicate something to you. Somebody wants to be heard, especially if this is a romantic partner. For some of you, this relationship has the potential to improve. Something could be salvageable in your situation, Virgo. And I also feel that there is some type of success in store for you, Virgo Nation, a cross watcher, with a business idea or a financial situation. But I feel that, again, there's somebody that is completely aware that they messed things up. Somebody wants your forgiveness this week, Virgo Nation, and they're thinking about you. And maybe this is what this repairing the damage is about. Like somebody created a lot of damage for you in this relationship, emotional damage, and somebody is looking to repair this with you. But it seems like you got to get to the root of the issue. You got to cut through some type of BS or some type of lies to get to the truth in order to be able to move forward. Yeah, creative power. That's what I mean. You come across some type of creative idea or whatever the case is, and it yields positive results if you take action. Oppression. This is what I'm feeling with a legal situation. It's on your mind. You're worried about something possibly, like I said, connected to your car, something that's on your record. You're worried about it. Oppression. There's somebody around you that's oppressing you. All right. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Virgo Nation. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Miss Wanda. Yep. Especially if this is a house. You're selling a house. You're putting in an offer on a house. You're hearing back. You're getting antsy about something, but the answer is yes. You're negotiating some type of contract this week, signing on the dotted line, getting the keys to something. But this may be a very emotional week for you, Virgo or cross watcher. You may not want people to see that this is how, this might be the face that you're showing the world, but deep down inside, you might be feeling this way, Virgo, very emotional, or you're very moody. You're having a lot of fluctuations with your mood this week. Don't be afraid to let in the people that genuinely love and support you, because it does. It feels like there are some people that are looking out for you. You might feel that it's unlikely, or you're not sure where to find these individuals, but it seems like somebody around you is maybe coming into your life, coming into your energy this week. They could be coming from a distance to give you that emotional support. It's often easier for empaths to give than to receive. Allow others to support you. Experience the pleasure of their caring energy. I think you might need this week. This isn't a battle, Virgo Nation, that you're having to fight on your own. Whatever this is, it seems like you're going through some type of adversity, some type of struggle. Let other people in. You might be very independent, Virgo Nation, but it seems like you might be leaning on other people. Forgive yourself. And this is you berating yourself. You have this card that says, I know I messed everything up. So this might just be a week where you're really looking back with a lot of regret, a lot of shame about a decision that you made. Maybe you're looking back and wishing that you made better choices. Don't become a hostage to the past by berating yourself for your choices. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving forward to a beautiful future. You might need to do away with some type of useless emotion. Virgo, useless thought pattern, because it doesn't seem like this is helping in this particular situation. It seems like it's keeping you down. So your guides are saying, Virgo Nation, you may need to forgive yourself on some level, maybe having to do with a past situation. It seems like that's the thing. There's somebody that you're really missing. You're really thinking about this person, and maybe this was your confidant. This was somebody that you could rely upon or call upon. This was your support system. And now that things are staticky between you and this person, it just seems like somebody's really beating up on themselves. Chances are you're thinking about this person, they're thinking about you too. But what keeps you guys apart is this. I want to say that maybe you're not communicating about something, or you're not able to get to the root of the issue. You're having some type of circular argument where you feel like you can't get through to someone, or somebody said something, and because they were angry, they fight below the belt. They say really hurtful things, some really foul things. I think truthfully, Virgo Nation, somebody really didn't mean what they said. They didn't intentionally mean to hurt you. They were reacting completely out of pride. So someone may need to find a way to forgive themselves for whatever may have happened. Because, like I said, somebody's really, it's really dragging someone down. What is this secret deal about? That just caught my eye. What is this about? Oh, I think somebody is moving in secret. Something here about documents. Once again, paperwork. Somebody might be filing something behind someone's back. Or somebody did something behind your back, and that's the root of the issue, is that you can't trust this person. Advice: release other people's emotions. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine? Exhale uncomfortable feelings that are not yours so they don't linger in your body. Inhale light and space. Okay. I think you are an empath, Virgo, or cross watcher, and maybe you are a light worker. I did say maybe you do something online, and it could be this. It could be that maybe you give a lot of yourself, your own personal energy, and maybe for you, it's difficult for you to kind of decipher what feelings are genuinely yours. Is this emotion genuinely yours, Virgo, or are you picking up on the feelings of someone else? I think you do have a telepathic connection with someone, though. I do. Maybe you are picking up on their emotions. But I think your guys are trying to get you to really question yourself in this moment. Is this really your energy, or are you confusing it with somebody else's? Because it seems like you might be really close to friends and peers, or whatever the case happens to be. It just seems like maybe your pathway, you have gone one way and someone has gone theirs. I don't know. There might be a chance in the future where you might meet in the middle with this individual again, or chances are somebody is coming to your workplace. I did say somebody is returning. This could be somebody that you could be returning to the same job. Maybe you're going back to your old job, or there's somebody that's coming back to the job that may have left, or this is somebody coming to your home. Because it looks like somebody might be coming to your home, Virgo or cross watcher. And maybe you're having anxiety about it. There's some type of visit it seems like might play out. And if it's not a dream in the physical world, if it's not a visit in the physical world, then it's definitely in the 5D, where somebody's really dreaming of you, and maybe this is what prompts a phone call from this person, or this is what causes them to think about you and miss you. But maybe they're not sure if they can actually bridge this gap between the two of you right now. That's what I have for you, Virgo Nation. If you feel this reading was helpful, thumbs up this video. consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Take good care, Virgo Nation. Have a beautiful and happy birthday. Have a productive week, Virgo Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Virgos and cross watchers.